Black screen. Audio kicks in, a loud boom, followed by the sound of metal scraping against the ground. A car alarm wails in the distance. Dave, what the hell was that? Jason, dude, something just hit the yard, like hard. Steve, meteor? Or did your ex finally figure out where you live? A pause. Then a low, inhuman groan. Dave, okay, meteor doesn't usually moan. Cut to 3 guys standing in the doorway of their messy, bachelor pad-style house. They stare at a crater in their front lawn. Inside, a figure shifts, groaning. Zyra, human terrain, suboptimal. Landing sequence, ineffective. She pushes herself up. Smoke clears, revealing a drop-dead gorgeous alien girl, covered in a mix of futuristic armor and what looks like a half-melted seatbelt. Jason, oh shit. It's an alien. A hot one. Steve, dibs. Dave, dude, you can't call dibs on extraterrestrials. Jason, what are the rules? Dave, I don't know. But there have to be some. They stare at Zyra. She stares back, eyes glowing slightly. Zyra, this unit requests assistance. Steve, oh, we're assisting. We're totally assisting. Dave, yeah, but like, how do we even? Zyra suddenly collapses. The guys panic. Jason, alright, options, hospital or keep her? Dave, you don't just keep women you find, Jason. Steve, you did with your last girlfriend. Jason, that's different. She had daddy issues and no car. Dave, and how is that? You know what? Never mind. Zyra groans again. Zyra, I require nourishment. Jason, okay, now this is where it gets weird. What does she eat? Steve, bro, please don't say dudes. Please don't say dudes. Zyra looks up, blinks slowly, and scans the 3 of them. Zyra, mammalian protein, acceptable. Jason, damn it, she eats dudes. Dave, relax? We don't know that yet. Steve, dude, you relax? You're the slowest runner here. Beat. Zyra notices a half-eaten slice of pizza on a nearby plate. She picks it up, sniffs, then devours it whole, cardboard and all. Dave, never mind. She's just like us. Jason, wait, are we sure she's an alien? Maybe she's just European. Steve, she fell from the sky, Jason. Jason, so did my cousin when he stole a cop's jet ski. I'm just saying. Zyra, this location is suboptimal. Unit requires shelter. Steve, I mean, we got a couch. Dave, dude, we do not bring home stray. He turns. Zyra is already inside, staring at their flat-screen TV. Zyra, Earth Entertainment Module detected. Investigating. She pokes the screen like a confused cat. TV turns on. A dating reality show is playing. Host on TV. So, Jessica, will you choose Chad or Brent? Jessica, on TV I just want someone who can really be my daddy. Zyra, daddy? The guys immediately shift uncomfortably. Dave, okay, time for the basics. Rule number 1, don't repeat anything you hear on reality TV. Steve, unless it's Gordon Ramsay. Then go off. Zyra, the term, daddy, is significant? Jason, no. I mean, yes. I mean, groans, why is this hard to explain? Steve, 'cause you say it every time the bartender cuts you off. Jason, one time, Steve. It happened one time. Zyra frowns, taking mental notes. Zyra, understood. I require further cultural guidance. You will provide it. Dave, wait, what? Zyra, it is logical. You have shelter. I require shelter. In return, I will contribute my skills. Steve, oh yeah? What kind of skills? Zyra, advanced combat training. Stellar navigation. High-caliber destruction tactics. Dave, alright, but can you do laundry? Zyra, what is laundry? Jason, yay, you're gonna fit right in here. Beat. Zyra looks around at their disaster of a house. Zyra, This living arrangement is classified as a family unit in Earth culture? Dave, Jason, something like that. Steve, more like a group of dudes making questionable choices together. Zaira, serious, fascinating. I shall study your ways. She sits down on the couch. Immediately, the thing snaps in half, sending her plummeting to the floor. Zaira, structural integrity, suboptimal. Dave sighs, welcome to Earth. Chatter. The hum of a crowded dining room. Silverware clinking against plates. Zaira sits at the dinner table, observing the chaos of Thanksgiving dinner like she's conducting a scientific study. Dave's MOM, so Zaira dear, where are you from? Zaira, calmly, as if it's obvious, a highly advanced civilization in the Andromeda cluster. Dead silence. The entire family stares. Jason coughs into his drink. Dave, laughing nervously, she means, she's from Andromeda, Texas. Real small town. Super weird accents. Right, Zaira? Zaira blinks, that is inaccurate. Steve, through clenched teeth, go with it. Zaira understood. I am from Andromeda, Texas. Our population is superior, and our leaders control the galaxy's most powerful. Dave, interrupting agricultural exports. Lots of corn. Dave's uncle grunts, corn's government controlled. Can't trust it. That's why I grow my own. Dave's MOM, annoyed, oh, here we go. Zaira, interested, you cultivate organic nutrition independently? That is, primitive. Yet commendable. Dave's uncle, damn straight. Government ain't microchipping me through my potatoes. Zaira, microchipping, through tubers? Your leaders are more advanced than I anticipated. Jason leans over to Dave. Jason, dude, she fits in better than we do. Zaira suddenly sniffs the air. Her eyes widen. Zaira, high levels of protein. Saturated fat. Carbohydrates rich in chemical compounds inducing temporary pleasure. Dave's MOM, that would be my turkey, sweetheart. Zaira, leaning in, this is family? Everyone pauses. Dave, muttering, that is not what that word means. Zaira watches as plates are passed around, people argue, and mashed potatoes are flung in a minor sibling skirmish. She leans towards Steve. Zaira, is this an earthly combat ritual? Steve, no, just a normal dinner. Zaira, impressed, your people are warriors. Meanwhile, Dave's cousin, Chad, leans towards Zaira. Chad, grinning, so Zaira, you seeing anybody? Zaira tilts her head, confused. Zaira, I am perceiving you with both ocular units. Chad, no, I mean like, a boyfriend? Zaira, define. Boyfriend. Chad, you know, someone who takes you out, treats you nice, shows you a good time. Zaira, nodding thoughtfully, A handler. Dave's MOM, choking on wine, a what? Chad, smirking, I mean, I wouldn't call myself a handler, but. Zaira, interrupting, do you require my genetic material? Silence. Chad turns red. Jason spits his drink. Steve slaps the table, laughing. Chad, stammering, Zaira, serious, I have observed that humans exchange DNA frequently. Usually with an individual labeled as Daddy. Dave's mom gasps so hard she nearly passes out. Dave slams his forehead into his palm. Chad, suddenly terrified, looks like he might pass out. Dave, groaning, Zaira. We talked about this. Zaira, confused, did we? Dave's MOM, scandalized, to Dave, what have you been teaching this poor girl? Dave, panicking, nothing. Nothing, I swear. Jason, dying laughing, yo, I can't. Dave's dad grumbling, kids these days. Zaira, unfazed, picks up a turkey leg and bites into the bone like it's a snack. Dave's grandma, watching in horror, she eats like your Uncle Frank. Dave's MOM, whispering to Dave, you cannot keep this girl in your house. Dave, whispering back, I can't get rid of her. She's like a Terminator with great hair. Dave's cousin is still staring at Zaira, too afraid to move. She looks at him, puzzled. Zaira calmly, you are trembling. Would you like to exchange DNA? Chad jumps up, runs out of the room. Nope. Dave's MOM shocked. That's the first time Chad's ever turned a girl down. Jason, grinning, Zaira just changed history. Zaira, nodding sagely, this is family. Dave, muttering, stop saying it like that. Jason paces the living room, phone in hand, groaning. Jason, bro, she left me on read again. It's been 3 days. Steve, she's probably just busy. Jason, busy? Last time we went out, she spent 2 hours taking selfies in a restaurant bathroom. I don't think busy is her issue. Zaira, tilting her head, your courtship tactics are ineffective. Have you attempted a mating call? Jason, pauses, what now? Zaira, matter-of-factly, a dominant vocalization to assert genetic superiority. In my culture, the most virile partners emit a deep, resonant scream that can be heard across vast distances. Dave, groaning, please do not encourage him. Jason, ignoring him, so you're saying I should just scream? Zaira, precisely. It signals your availability and reproductive fitness. Steve, grinning, I like where this is going. Dave, I don't. I don't at all. Jason, cracking his neck, alright, let's go. Jason takes a deep breath and lets out a horrendous, dying walrus scream. Dave, clutching his ears, what the hell, dude? Steve, laughing, bro, you sound like a drowning llama. Zaira, shaking her head, disappointed, I retract my previous suggestion. You are not genetically superior. Jason, offended, excuse you? Suddenly, the neighbor's porch light snaps on. An old man yells from across the street. Neighbor, I swear to God, if you damn kids are on drugs again. Dave, yelling back, it's just a mating call, Mr. Johnson. A long pause. The porch light turns off. Steve, grinning, I think we just got put on a list. Zaira watches Jason check his phone. Jason, groaning, still no response. Your method sucks, Zaira. Zaira, shrugging, perhaps she has already selected a mate. Jason, dramatic, don't say that. Zaira, serious, it is the nature of survival. In my species, weaker males must battle to reclaim honor. You should challenge her current mate in single combat. Dave, no. No, he should not. Jason, thinking hard, wait. Would that actually work? Dave, horrified, stop listening to her. Zaira, a direct show of dominance is often effective. Steve, laughing, dude, you could just go full gladiator on her new guy. Jason, serious, I'll need a sword. Dave, losing it, you are not getting a sword. Steve, grinning, counterpoint, he should absolutely get a sword. Zaira watches them argue, then turns to Dave. Zaira, your culture's mating system is absurdly inefficient. Dave sighs, welcome to Earth dating. Suddenly Dave's phone buzzes. He frowns, reading a message. Dave, oh hell no. Steve, what? Dave, my job interview got cancelled. Jason, damn. Why? Dave, scrolling, confused, the hiring manager said my email was inappropriate? Steve, grinning, alright. What did you send? Dave, reading aloud, confused. I am virile, strong, and ready to serve you in any way you desire. My body is optimal for prolonged endurance tasks. Silence. Steve, choking on laughter, dude. Jason, dying, bro. Dave, panicked, I didn't write that. All heads turn to Zaira. She nods, satisfied. Zaira, yes. I took the liberty of enhancing your self-presentation. Dave, horrified, you wrote that? Zaira, it is accurate. Dave, I sound like a male escort. Zaira, would that increase your chances of employment? Steve, grinning, I mean, depending on the job. Dave, glaring at Zaira, you just cost me an interview. Zaira, confused, you were unqualified for that position. Dave, that's not the point. Jason, dude, what if she did that with other emails? Dave's eyes widen. He grabs his laptop and checks his sent folder. His face strains of color. Dave, reading, horrified. I would be honored to pleasure your company with my skills. Steve, laughing, you propositioned a corporate CEO. Jason, wheezing, bro, you just hashtag me too'd yourself. Dave, glaring at Zyra, fix this. Zyra, calmly, your species confuses me. You spend entire cycles attempting to signal your reproductive fitness, yet when presented with an optimal message, you reject it. Steve, grinning, she's got a point, man. Dave, not helping. Zyra, shrugging, perhaps you should challenge your competitors in single combat. Dave, rubbing his temples, I hate everything about this conversation. Jason, still thinking about getting a sword, though. Dave, groaning, I need a drink. Steve, standing, now that is the first good idea anyone's had all night. Zyra watches as Dave grabs a bottle of tequila and pours a shot. She eyes the liquid suspiciously. Zyra, what is this? Dave, alcohol. It helps humans forget their problems. Zyra, interested, a chemical remedy for distress? Intriguing. I shall participate. Steve, laughing, oh, this is about to be good. Jump cut to 30 minutes later. Zyra, completely hammered, stands on the coffee table, yelling into a beer bottle like it's a microphone. Zyra, slurring, listen, pitiful earthlings. I am Zyra of the High Council. And I can destroy you all with a single thought. Dave, facepalming, why did I let this happen? Steve, laughing, this is the best decision we ever made. Jason, filming on his phone, I'm making this my new ringtone. Zyra suddenly flips the coffee table like it weighs nothing. The table smashes against the wall. The guys all jump back. Dave, yelling, Zyra, no! Zyra, wild-eyed, your planet respects strength. I now understand why you worship Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Suddenly, the front door bursts open. A group of street thugs rushes in, holding weapons. Thug number 1, all right, hands up. This is a... Zyra hurls a beer bottle with pinpoint accuracy. It knocks the first thug out cold. The others freeze. Zyra, grinning, drunk, flexing her arms, bow before me, weak mortals. Thug number 2, panicking, nudging his friend, dude, let's get the hell out of here. Thug number 3, staring at Zyra, terrified, she just knocked Rick out with a Coors Light. The thugs drop their weapons and run for their lives. Zyra, nodding to herself, Earth respects strength. I have won the night. She immediately collapses on the floor, passed out. Dave, blinking, looking around at the wreckage, so do we just pretend none of this happened? Jason, putting his phone away, absolutely not. I'm sending this to everyone. Steve, grinning, welcome to the family, Zyra. Zyra wakes up on the floor, groggy, with a strange sense of accomplishment. She blinks around, unsure of where she is. The room is in disarray. Empty bottles, broken furniture, and the faint scent of defeat. She rises slowly, looking at the group of guys, who are all still processing the chaos from the night before. Dave, groaning, holding his head, what happened last night? Jason, face down on the couch, barely moving, I think Zyra just invented a new form of diplomacy. Steve, examining the wreckage of the table, dude, we need a new coffee table. And a new TV. And maybe a new sense of judgment. Zyra looks around at the damage, a small smile forming. Zyra, enthusiastically, this is how humans express camaraderie, yes? You challenge each other, destroy furniture, then share in the spoils? Dave, eye twitching, what part of this looked like camaraderie? Jason, rolling over to face her, still drunk but intrigued, I dunno, man. Last night felt like bonding. She's our chaotic sister now. Steve, grinning, patting his chest, she's officially family, dude. Zyra, nodding, I agree. This unit now recognizes you as its family. Dave, squinting at her, I think I might regret that. You broke our TV. Zyra, confused, it was a weak vessel. I gave it a more primal test. She gestures to the flat screen that's now a shattered wreck on the floor. The guys wince. Dave, a primal test? Pauses, you punched it with your bare hand. Zyra, nodding proudly, yes. It did not withstand the challenge. There's a long silence as the guys look at each other. Steve, grinning, honestly, that TV deserved it. It was always lagging on Netflix. Jason, chuckling, trying to make the best of it. Zaira, you've officially broken more things in a single night than all of us combined. You're one of us now. Zaira, looking between the three of them, processing this conclusion, I have chosen my new family. I will defend it. She smiles. The guys are just happy she's not trying to eat them again. Dave, reluctantly, I guess that's one way of putting it. There's an awkward pause. The room is quiet except for the distant hum of traffic outside. Zaira, serious now, like she's about to explain something profound. Your species is strange. You argue, you fight, you destroy things, then you bond over it. Jason, nodding, trying to be philosophical. Yeah, man, that's life. It's messy, but we make it work. It's not perfect, but it's ours. Zaira pauses, tilting her head. In my world, we are expected to control everything. Emotions are suppressed for efficiency. But, here you embrace chaos. She leans back, almost thoughtful. The guys look at her, now curious, but also cautious. Zaira, frowning slightly, is that why you call each other family? It is not biological, it is chosen. Dave, finally getting it, grinning, exactly. You get it. We fight. We screw things up. But in the end, we don't abandon each other. She considers this for a moment, processing it. Zaira, smiling, a touch softer. This family is not what I expected. It is far more interesting. Jason, picking up his phone, checking messages, also a lot more insane. Don't ever call me to do shots before 9 a.m. again, though. Zaira, laughing, but it's not mocking, genuinely intrigued. This is also part of your family dynamic, yes? To have low standards for recovery? Everyone laughs, the tension finally broken, but it's more comfortable now, like they've truly accepted her. Dave, reluctantly admitting it, yeah, pretty much. And I guess, since you're officially family, you get the privileges too. Zaira, focusing on Dave, intrigued. Privileges? Dave, smirking, yeah? You get to make terrible decisions with us. Like our plans for the next stupid thing we're doing. Jason, mumbling to himself, slightly hungover but intrigued. If I can survive this hangover, I'm good for whatever. Steve, grinning widely, we're going out tonight. I'm not spending another Saturday night without a new disaster to report. Zaira looks over at the three of them, her expression genuine, as if she's come to understand the secret of Earth that no one told her about. Zaira, seriously, but with a smirk, I look forward to our next adventure, family. Everyone smiles, even though they're all in varying states of destruction. They're broken, messy, and just a little bit better for it. Dave, grinning, exasperated, but clearly fond. All right, but no more TV wrecking. We're on a budget here, okay? Steve, laughing, you know we're not getting another one until our next incident happens. Let's just enjoy the chaos. Jason, leaning back, satisfied, this is what family's all about. Zaira, nodding, I agree. The mess is mine to share. They all fall into comfortable silence, the weight of last night's chaos fading into laughter, acceptance, and the understanding that this strange, dysfunctional group is what family truly is. Dave, sighing, with fond exasperation, well, I guess it's too late to tell you not to break anything else. Zaira, with a wicked grin, I will only destroy things worthy of destruction. Suddenly, the sound of loud knocking from outside the apartment door interrupts the calm. Jason, groaning, I swear to God if it's another UFO. Zaira, standing up, ready for whatever's next, shall I greet them in traditional Earth fashion? Dave, groaning, please don't. Please. But it's too late. Zaira steps forward with confidence, ready to face whatever the universe throws at them. The door swings open to reveal the alien authorities, a few stern-faced extraterrestrials standing in the doorway. Zaira, grinning wildly, welcome to Earth, gentlemen. I am Zaira. And this is my family. And with that, the group is officially untouchable, united by chaos, bonded through shared wreckage, and solidified by the undeniable truth: this was family.